Hi YouTube, my name is Jessie and welcome to my channel. This is the third video of my series 6 months before I turn 30, where I'm basically going through different goals that I've always wanted to do but have held back because I just don't feel good or I was scared. Basically letting fear kind of take over the certain things that I was doing. One of the goals that I had was to kind of reignite my passion for health and working out and just staying strong. So the way that I did this was I just did 4 weeks of Pilates, just 30 minutes a day for the last 4 weeks. And I just wanted to talk about how I feel and how it changed things. So before I get started, there was 3 things that I really was looking for, or there were several things that I was looking for to feel a little bit stronger and to feel a little bit more energized and also feel more passionate about my workouts. And I'll share with you kind of the 3 takeaways that I had. And if you are on the fence about trying Pilates, I'm not here to promote Pilates in general, but if you're on the fence about starting a workout regime or something that you workout regimen that you feel excited about, I really recommend doing it. That being said, I did do some transformation videos and I have some footage from that from the last 4 weeks, so I'll be posting that as well throughout the video. I did do a transformation where I show how my body's changed. It hasn't changed that noticeable, and I don't think my videos were that great for showing that change. But 2, I had already been going to the gym around 3 times a week or so, doing cardio, and mainly was lifting weights all of 2023, which was great for a time, but I also felt really stale, and I also didn't enjoy going to the gym, waiting for a bench to open up, standing next to a bunch of teenage boys a lot of times. Wasn't really what I was interested in and or what I really wanted to do. So the last 4 weeks, I've reignited my passion for Pilates, and I started doing Pilates when I was 16. I obviously haven't still been doing it, but the first time I took a Pilates class, I was 16 and I used a reformer. So I feel like that's just like a nostalgic part of my workout routine, and I really felt connected to the exercises that I was doing just because of my past history. That being said, I also have a really strong yoga background, and I have always had a really strong core, so this type of workout just kind of fit into who I am as a person. And I think that's kind of the biggest key when you're trying to figure out a way to kind of harness a workout or exercise that really fits who you are and your body type. And I think that's really important. Not everyone likes running, not everyone likes swimming, not everybody likes Pilates or weightlifting. And I think you have to find something that you really personally connect with. And changing that throughout the years is totally amazing and okay. For me, this was a way to start a new routine and also get a goal that I had always wanted to do. So I did 30 minutes of Pilates for every morning for the last 4 weeks. I took a couple break days, and most of that consisted of stretching or meditating instead. So it's really 5 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week. And I noticed the biggest change in my energy levels regarding strength. So when I was lifting things at work or when I was doing a plank, I could really feel my muscles almost becoming more aware of movement. Whereas when I was lifting, I just felt like I was trying to add strength and it was really hard for me to add that brute force strength. But with Pilates, I feel like there's a little bit more finesse in your movements and a little bit more awareness. Not as much of a flow like you would do with yoga, or at least vinyasa yoga, which is what I normally practice. But it was a nice little bit of balance between the and I guess flow or kind of breath work that I normally would get from yoga. The other thing that was really great was it was motivating for me to wake up early. I was really tired some days, and it wasn't the easiest because I felt like I had to do it, but it quickly turned into a habit probably about halfway through the 3rd week. So I wouldn't say quickly, but getting through that first week, I think, was the biggest hurdle. And then continuing on, it felt easier and easier. The other thing was I didn't use any weights, which some of the workouts that I did required weights, but I used like small little 3-pound ones and then also resistance bands. I did recently get new weights because I want to continue on this journey. And I think that would really help with additional strength training and resistance. So I got those too. And then the other thing that I really noticed a change in was my energy levels in the morning. They started to rise again. I still feel like I'm tired, but that's more of like a mental thing. And since I did 4 weeks, I feel like I went through all of kind of like a normal female cycle per se. So I feel like I felt like the different fluctuations, but still an overall increased amount of energy. And I really like that. I also saw a lot more tone in my muscles and a lot more awareness in my balance and things like that. So I feel like there was just so many benefits to doing this. And also I just feel so strong and excited that I finished one of my goals. The next few things that I'm planning on doing are continuing with Pilates, but I've also started swimming. And I think that really helped keep my cardio up because Pilates isn't necessarily cardio heavy. And I liked that I got a significant amount of work done in 30 minutes. Sometimes I used to do like a HIIT workout, but I really hate that feeling of like jumping around just to get a sweat started. And so that's why it's been nice to have the Pilates for that controlled strength as well as the swimming, which is really fun and just makes me feel like a kid, even though I'm swimming laps. But it's been also good because it's incorporated the breath work that I've been doing in Pilates, where it's like that not strained, but intentional breathing with your muscle strain. Same with the swimming as well. I just feel like you have to have a certain balance. Like when you're swimming a certain way, you have to breathe at certain moments. So it's a good little thing to do. I'm not recommending this for anyone on a professional standard. I just wanted to tell you guys what happened after doing it for 4 weeks. I'm going to continue doing it. And I really feel like my arms are like a little bit more toned. I've added a little bit more muscle. I'm super, super tan right now because I've just been spending so much time by the pool. And I think that also helps make my muscles look a little bit stronger. But otherwise, it was more for personal reasons than changing my body type or anything like that. And I feel like it's such a great balance between what I used to like with yoga and strength training with weights in the gym. Anyways, that's my recap on 4 weeks of Pilates. If you haven't tried Pilates, I really recommend it. I will post the app that I used in the description box below in case you're interested. I'm not sponsored and I don't have any ties with this app or anything. I'm just using it because I heard good things about it. So you're welcome to use it too. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.